Holy shit.
Welcome back to another episode of the Flycast episode. Are we at 90s yet?
I think we're almost at 90. I think this might be 89. This is 89?
Episode 89.
Episode 89.
We've
been a long time coming. Nah.
We've been grinding out here.
It's consistent as hell.
Maybe let's get a special guest for 100. Scump?
What do you mean? Let's do the 10-hour pod for episode 100.
We should. Would you actually be down for something like that?
A 10-hour pod. We run it
and
then upload it. 10 hours.
Like we
episode
started
100.
just like this.
Started.
But we have to.
We get breakfast.
We get here at 10 a.m.
We schedule people to come on and come on and leave,
really?
You know what I mean? We talk. We just stay on camera for 10 hours. The rendering would be hell.
If we can get. I mean, I might be down regardless, but just money's on my mind these days. So we were discussing our Twitter revenue, and if we can get a sponsor
just
for
so
the 10
know,
hour, I might
appreciate
be down.
all you guys replying to my tweets because the money's coming in now.
CordaRoy's a center. Want to throw us
CordaRoy's a center, throwing us cash here. We got Twitter rev coming in from here. Well, we got what? $20 coming here.
20 there.
We got $100 coming here.
I don't
every
even
2
know
months.
what to do with it besides spending on Drake tickets.
Hell yeah, or rent.
Drake is performing here. You know what's crazy? I follow like Dallas TV on Instagram, and I saw they said Drake's here, and I'd look at the video, and it's just his plane flying through the air, and I'm like, what dude, who's
got traffic control?
But just
GPS.
I don't know Drake's plane. I mean, I guess he does probably have just a plane he flies from place to place with a pilot.
Yeah, he does.
Can do whatever the fuck
he raps about it all the time.
And that's just what you can do when you're at that level. But Drake has landed in Dallas. Where do celebrities stay?
Good question. He's got to be at the
Me
W,
and Michelle
right?
were talking about that. We're like,
he's got to be at the W.
Is he at the W though?
He's got to be at the W.
Because I feel like someone had to,
or he stays.
I mean, it makes sense for the.
What if he just stays in the venue? They might have like a suite in there.
Or do they get like Airbnbs?
They don't get Airbnbs.
It's just like something 10 minutes out. They book it under someone else's name. It's a big ass place. They have security.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. I never thought that I would like. Obviously, Drake's like a top 3 favorite artist of mine ever, but I never thought I'd see him live. I don't know why. I guess I'm just not like a concert goer.
Yeah, I'm not really. Not that it's not like I'm against concerts, but I'm just not a concert. Like the music's better,
right?
Not
live.
Until I saw Post Malone, then I was like, this motherfucker's good. And now even like knowing about Drake tonight, it's like I'm not that I'm not excited. I'm almost more so excited that just all of us are going and we have like a suite and everyone's going to be turning up for once.
I'm excited about that. Cause like, it's going to be fun, but like, I don't know. I think concerts where there's not instruments being played is a lot different from me. I like watching
because they're not.
I like watching people playing guitar.
Rap is not that great
live.
Yeah.
Like
the only time I've been hype was what's the Sheck West song? Yeah, Sheck West. Yeah, I'm getting. But like, what was that? I got I was at like Coachella and he performed that, and I was like,
that shit's kind of crazy.
And that shit was kind of nice, or that was fun as fuck.
I'm sure, like
crowd.
if you're in the pit and you're going,
yeah, that was
crazy.
Fun.
Like,
but I've even seen Drake like TikToks and shit of like his show, and it doesn't seem. I mean, I guess I'll judge tonight,
right? I'm sure. Maybe I'm just like overthinking it because I think in my mind, my brain just says, oh, that's too much of a commitment. Let's think of any excuse not to go for any show ever.
Yeah.
Except for the Chili Peppers. And so I was like, all right, I mean, this opportunity is not going to come up again. We're not going to have an opportunity where we get us sweet tickets to see Drake. So.
Yeah, I think I've told you this. I saw Drake in 2009. I think this was before his first official album was out. It was only So Far Gone was out, and then what's the name of his first album? Show Me a Good Time. I don't remember the name of the album though. It's
Thank Me Later.
Thank Me Later.
Thank Me Later.
Thank
Holy
Me Later.
shit! I had to pull that shit out.
Oh, dude, isn't it weird how the brain like you can?
I was just like, I could feel me pulling it out.
It's so weird. Oh wait, what's the point? Oh, I saw Drake in 2009 before Thank Me Later came out.
Is that why you won 09 Nats?
Maybe. I was just in my I'm going to Drake shows.
You're that.
I'm
guy.
winning 09 Nats, but I saw him back then, and this was in Baltimore, and it was a good show.
Was it like
obviously he's elevated since, huh?
Was it just him, or was it like a Young Money tour?
It was just him.
Oh,
he was the main headline. So I've been on my Drake shit for a while.
Yep.
What song must you hear tonight?
He's not going to play the songs that we must hear.
I know, and it's kind of like because it's with like 21 Savage and shit too, right?
It's going to be a lot of.
Is it Drake x 21 Savage, or is it like 21 Savage is going to appear for a few songs?
21 Savage is just there, so like he'll probably play like a few of his songs, and then they'll probably play a lot of their songs together.
Yeah, he's not going to play the songs. I saw
he's not going to play Wu-Tang Forever. He's not going to play.
Dude, it's so annoying.
He's not going to play Lord Knows.
If he played Lord Knows.
I would love Lord Knows. Lord Knows would be the one for me.
Yeah.
He's not going to play
Wu-Tang Forever.
I try with you. There's more to life than any getting high with you. I wish he would play that too. But
I saw he did play Look What You've Done. It's like 09 in your basement and I'm in love with Nebby.
I think he walks out to Look What You've Done. That's all or is it Over My Dead Body?
I don't know.
I think it might be Over My Dead Body.
Man, I'm not going to be in my zone if he walks out to it yet. I got to get like warmed up to it. It's like,
that's the only thing I've seen.
And I'm in love with
I've
Nebby.
only seen the TikToks of him walking out because he like walks out with Bronny or he walked out with LeBron and Bronny one time. He walked out with Devin Booker one time.
Well, I saw he was.
I wonder who's going to walk out to. Who's going to walk out with tonight? I have an idea. I think he's going to walk out with Kevin Durant.
I knew you were going to say that.
Why?
Okay. I guess I was going to say that, but I was like, should I even talk about that?
Yeah.
Should I even talk about how cool we are?
Yeah. He might walk out with Kevin Durant. Imagine he just doesn't. Walks out with Luka. Because I think he likes walking out with people that are from where he's at.
I don't want him to walk out with fucking anyone.
I just wanted to be him.
I want
Chubbs.
Like bring Chubbs where it's 40 at. I want him to
walks out with Hector.
Well, I want to know, did you see the clip, right? Did you see the clip where it was like a younger version of himself when he did sing, "Look what you've done, look what I do." It was a younger version of himself in the bed or like on a couch and like wakes up or some shit. And it's just,
on stage?
Yeah.
I saw that.
Like, I wonder if that's how he's going to
People thought it was a hologram, but it's not a hologram because he hands him a book.
Yeah, no. It's
just like a lookalike.
Yeah. It's just some fucking lookalike. Well, the Drake concert will be fucking fun. I don't want to drink again. That's why we canceled the Flycast earlier in this week. Because I went to Seth's. Seth's it was the first shit. I'm tired of shit always popping up for me because today was the first day I feel pretty good mentally and physically. Like every time I drink, I feel like I drink so much to the point where I'm down bad for like 2-3 days. I'm down bad for one day. Then I kind of feel like shit to second and third day, whatever. But I feel like shit always pops up like twice a week.
We're getting older, bro. Alexis just had her like third hangover ever.
Really?
Her sister.
And they hit different now.
Her sister got engaged, so she was texting me. She was like, "I'm so happy for her. I'm drunk." And then she woke up the next day like, "Oh my god!" Really? I was like, "Yeah, we're getting older.
It's fun.
We can't do that shit anymore."
Yeah. It's fun when people that don't really drink like that finally drink.
Oh,
I feel like everyone in OpTic is almost like that. Not like that.
Oh, like,
but no one just like really drinks.
I might drink tonight.
Parties and
I might drink tonight. Off season's going pretty well, so like I think I can take a night. I might drink tonight.
Okay. And you're gonna wake up tomorrow hungover and you're gonna get hit with a bomb of like, dude,
mango pulled out.
Yeah.
No.
But I swear, like, I don't know. I'm just tired of shit just popping up every few days. Like Sunday, we went to CES. It was pretty fun. Just football bullshit.
Yeah.
And even before going, I was like, I probably just like shouldn't go. Like I feel pretty good.
But you're in that fantasy league, right? Or no, you're not doing it.
Yeah, I don't really care about football. I don't know players these days. I wore a Vikings jersey, but it was Randy Moss from like the year 2000.
Of course.
So like I don't keep up with it these days.
I can't believe you're not like a Ravens like.
I don't know. I just never was. I grew up, and everyone I knew was like not a Vikings. Everyone I knew was like a Redskins fan.
Yeah,
either Redskins or like Cowboys for some reason.
Same.
It's so weird.
It's like East Coast. It's like the East Coast.
You're either the home team fan or Cowboys
or somehow. Cowboys and Redskins. That's how it was.
Wait, people like Cowboys and Redskins? Were you
in North Carolina? Yeah,
really?
Because it was before like. The generation before me grew up without the Panthers because the Panthers weren't around, so they just automatically were Redskins fans. It was the closest team because DC.
Yeah, I don't know. I was always
right. Always in DC.
Yeah,
that's not Washington. Not
Washington.
Seattle, not that Washington. The Redskins is in DC. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
dude, I was just making sure.
So everyone I knew was Redskins fans or like I was somehow a Vikings fan just because I think I was just a fan of like Randy Moss shit. But I always was just someone who like never really watched sports like that. I would kind of just play sports, and I was just never really a fan of anyone. Then I got into gaming, and then once I got into gaming, I just didn't watch anything ever again. And that just consumed my life.
That's how I was with Marshall Faulk. I started playing NFL Fever 2002. Dude, Kurt Warner, Marshall Faulk, Torrey Holt.
Bro, every video game.
That's like the only reason I was.
Every single video game to get on back then. It didn't matter the video game. If you could just hop on a video game, it was such a good feeling.
Such a good feeling. We did a video, which I have to do with you, but it's like a speed run checklist. Where you have to set up a couple things over there, like with those old school tech,
what the
and do something. Dog, when you pull up like an old school like a menu from like an old school Xbox game, it's such a good feeling,
dude.
It's such a good feeling.
I've been talking to my chat about that because I mean I feel like every time I get on stream, even on a podcast, whatever, I talk about just like, man, I don't know what to. Like, I'm not that interested in video games, and like I've been trying to play Valorant, and I'm just like, I'll just die, and then I'll just go on a rant of like, chat. Remember, dude, I don't ever. Like, I don't ever get the feeling anymore of like being excited to get on. I'm not excited to come here and play Valorant.
Yeah.
Like, I understand it's a blessing that I can do that.
Yeah.
But I am getting pissed off every single time I play a video game. One, because I'm bad. Two, I have no focus. Three,
the focus is a big
and I
part.
Don't even know. Focus is a massive part because if I took Adderall, I would be able to sit there for 16 hours and play Valorant.
And you would still be bad.
And I would still be bad, and I would be fucking raging, but I would be
focused.
I would be
able
focused.
To put your Killjoy turret down.
Yeah,
pre-round.
I would be fucking focused, and I don't know if I would enjoy it more. But I don't get that feeling anymore.
Dude, there was a time when we were doing the Diamond portion or the Val portion of the Diamond series where I was probably 40 hours in. And that's when I am now the worst player in the lobby, every lobby.
Yeah.
Because
bro, I feel like that now and unrated.
I mean, it's probably
And then
true.
I'll watch people's POV when I die and I'm like, you're fucking horrible.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But somehow I can't get kills. Yes. Like they're fucking like doing circles. I'm just barely fucking missing your fucking head. I'm barely missing. And they're just awful, but they're 8-5 and I'm fucking 2-9.
Yep. Dude, there was literally times like when I was at that like 40-hour range, I'm getting schmacked every lobby.
Dude, when you keep dying and just like you pop out and someone just hits you with a
and you're just dead. And I do this. I'm just like, dude, there was times during the series I was like physically nauseous because I was so mad all the time.
Bro, I was experiencing that on Halo. Like,
yeah, I was like, it was literally, I kept being like, yo, I gotta like go for a walk or something. Cause like, how am I nauseous from anger and stress? Like I was so mad.
I'm telling you, when I was, I mean, I get that feeling now, but like when I was playing, it was like a little bit before summer. I think it was when I was doing my 60-day thing, my little workout shit. And I was starting to play Halo again, but like I just didn't play for a super long time. I was super rusty and then just like starting to play again. And I'm slowly getting back into it, but like still kind of getting shit on. And there's just every single day I'm coming here and I'm just like, I'm playing and I'm losing to just dog shit idiots who play every single day. They sit there, they take Adderall to just play like ranked matches for 12 hours a day. Then they get off, then the tournament comes up, they play fucking terrible, but then they keep repeating this cycle. And then I hop on and I play against them. And I'm like, just expecting myself to at least be able to like do well and like be one of the better players in the lobby. But it's just fucking like I'm just missing. The aim feels weird. My hands like almost aren't used to just not used to holding a controller again. I'm just like fucking shit up. I'm changing dead zones. And it got to a point where every single day I was just mad playing. And I was like, I would just stop, go full face cam and be like, I don't think this is good for me. Like,
dude, that's how I felt.
Like,
so there were so many times where I was about to be like, yo, like
it'd be 2 hours in and I'm like, I'm getting off. Like, I'm mad. My day is pretty much ruined. I'm going to be thinking about this. I'm going to go home, lay on my couch and think about this for the entire day. And my day is now ruined. I don't feel well. And I have to get the fuck out of here.
Oh, my God, dude.
And I feel like that's what, like, my gaming experience is becoming. Just, like, no matter what game I play, it's just I'm almost getting that feeling all the time. And Valorant, fucking just popping out, getting just, and then you die, you sit there and watch.
Yep.
And then you're like, all right, I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna like actually try. Like I'm not just gonna run down. Yep. And then you try. And then you still just pop out, get headshotted, or it's like you try, you play safe, you're on defense.
Yep.
So you actually just sit back.
In a corner.
I'm gonna sit and then just you hear the bird blind you, and then you're slowed by fucking ice shit.
Yep.
And then suddenly a fireball just comes and stuns your fucking screen, and and then someone just comes around the corner and then you die. And then you just watch again, and it's like, that is the fucking cycle every single time.
Now imagine playing with two people every day, and that happens to you, and then after the round, it's quiet, and then Blake or George will go, so how do they get on the site there? And I'm just like, dude, if you say something to me, dude, don't talk to me. Don't say a word to me right now.
I don't know. No one's gotten on my bad side, and like, I'll be... Bro, I was 3. I think I went 3-22. I think I went 3-22. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I just in voice chat, I just said, guys, like, I need someone to hype me up right now so I can refocus. And they just like actually like hype me up. They're like, yeah, I believe, man, you can turn this shit around. And down, I'm just like, shut the fuck up. I'm not turning shit around. I'm gonna get. But it's like at my most vulnerable moment, they could have just been destroying me verbally, and I would have been like,
if it was Counter-Strike, you would have uninstalled.
So I've heard.
Shit. They would have said
I was because after one of those deaths of like blinded, fucking.
Just 9 things.
Just 9 different fucking things. Because I don't know the abilities. I don't know what they're called. I don't know the champions, and just shit's just fucking happening to me. And suddenly, like, I'm holding my gun. I'm stunned. I'm blind, but I'm fucking ready. And then something hits me, and my gun just disappears, and I just start floating with my hands, and then I die. And it's just, and like after shit like that, I'll be like, guys, I should probably switch to Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
And I think Aaron Curry was in my stream. He was like, yes, do it. But I don't think Counter-Strike, I mean, Valorant's not the fucking best thing for my stream. It's a game I've never played, and I just get donged on. So, but it's like, I feel like I needed something different besides Halo. I thought about playing Counter-Strike just because it's like, what? Smoke, stuns, and guns.
Smoke, stuns, guns.
And
flashes,
that is more
your pace
appealing to me than like learning different shit. And but I don't think Counter-Strike will be too good for my stream. Like, numbers are already down because of Valorant, which like it's like my second week back streaming, so it's like I'm not too worried. I'm not like thinking about it like that, but it's like it's good, or they're not down too bad, but they're down from just playing Valorant and like not playing Halo, especially when a hot topic's going on right now, which we can talk about. But like, I feel like if I switch to Counter-Strike, I'm just going to like look over, no one in my chat typing it. And then I play a few rounds, look over, still knowing I'm just.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of sticking it out with Valorant. And I'm like, this could, because it does feel good when you get kills. When you get kills, there is a little dopamine spike, and I can see why being good is fun. Right now, that is just not where.
Oh, it's definitely a lot more fun whenever you're not getting fucking annihilated. There were a few games like I started getting the hang of it, and I was like, okay, I can kind of see it now. But dude, that when you're in the trenches and you're in the thick of it all, it's
bro. I bet that's understanding. I mean, I kind of understood what your perspective was like when you did the challenge on Valorant trying to get diamond. And I was like, yeah, I bet that shit was annoying. But like now playing, and I'm only playing unrated,
dude.
It's like unrated, so it's like it's not even organized. Like sometimes you can just hide and a team's just walk right past you.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, that is, if I was playing ranked, especially with like 2 friends, and like they're pretty good.
They're good.
And they're good, but like I'm not. Like I actually had there's like a few games I was just getting donged on. I was like 3-13, and I was like, for some reason, I had this like psychicness, telekinetic shit pop up in my head. It was like, Formal's about to type in my chat right now, and it's really gonna piss me off. It didn't happen, but my brain was like, I was just like, and I was like, if I looked over and saw Formal just type in my chat like, you're so bad or something like that, I would like, I don't know what I would have done. Like, I don't know why that popped in my head. Or if like, because Scump will like type in my chat sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's like, the only things they ever say are just some shit about like, you're bad or LOL or something like. So if I would have looked over and just like saw something like that, I would have just been so fucking mad. Because God, dude, it's just even in unrated, it's a hard grind, and I don't care enough to like learn to get better, but I want to be better.
That's the thing, is like in Val, you've got to go. Val and Counter-Strike, you got to go in a private match and throw nades and at walls and bounce.
People were like
stuns off of shit.
Like before I got on and just like went right. Like before I signed on, I was like, I actually feel pretty good today. I have a good feeling about today. Like I worked out, went on a run, was running in the rain. I knew I was gonna come in here, stream, have a productive day, Drake tonight. I was like, today's pretty good. I'm feeling good. And then I sign on. People are like, you should shoot bots before you get on. I'm like, what the fuck? And they're just like, yo, practice your aim And fucking, I'm like, I'm not practicing my aim. That's not how you get better, you fucking noob. And then the game starts up, and I'm just like 0-7. Bro, my first, I think it was
oh my God, it's so good.
I don't know the map, but first I buy a sheriff, and then me and this other guy just like both walk down mid, and we both get into a sheriff fight, and it's just miss, strafe, miss, strafe, miss, strafe. I think I shot 6 or 7 bullets and just missing, and then died. And then I was just like, God, dude, I'm like, and every single time it's just it's so close to their head, and like, I don't know, it's just frustrating. And people watch me be like, your crosshair placement's pretty good. You just need to practice and your some and try shooting, practice your strafe and something. I'm just, I don't know. I don't get it. I can't put my crosshair on their head. So that's where I'm at.
That's where you're at.
And I don't, to transition, I don't want to go back to Halo, but I'm thinking about it. But I tell you what, after what I saw on Twitter the other day, I'm disgusted. Did you see that Halo was trending?
I did see that Halo is for everyone was trending. Yeah,
Halo is for everyone was trending. First off, good to see Halo trending. Good to see it actually had eyes on it. Does that actually do anything? No. But if you live under a rock or just live a normal life and aren't consumed in online distractions, let me fill you in of what's going on or what happened and why Halo was trending. Because it surely wasn't the gameplay. It surely wasn't an update. It surely wasn't about any pro player. It was about someone named Magic Moonshot. This is a female caster. She was actually on Status Quo as like a content creator. I've seen them do community nights.
She's a commentator?
Yeah. Oh, okay. She's a commentator as well. So she's like a content creator, commentator.
Yeah.
Just became super involved in the Halo community. I think she was running a female Discord. She tweeted out, I am building out channels in my Discord for the ladies' scrims on Saturday. I love and value all people, and as a Christian, I believe God created people in his image as male and female. Genesis 5:1-2. Therefore, I will not be allowing trans players to participate. Now, I didn't see it when she first tweeted it out. But I woke up the next day and woke up to a fucking shit show of people just annihilating her.
Yeah.
I don't think she had any idea what she was in for. She knew she was going to receive backlash for that. She was trying to be prideful. She's religious.
Here's the thing is that as a person that does also identify as a Christian and also grew up Southern Christian and conservative Christian, it is very obvious to me that she tweeted that for that attention, for that response. Because you don't, people that, at least people that I grew up around, that even if they have that belief in my situation, my like family and friends and people that I grew up around, the love for people trumps all of the beliefs. She put her beliefs in the initial tweet. Like if she would have said, "Hey, I'm making a Discord channel," and then somebody would have replied and said, for ladies, and somebody would have replied and said, "Can blank person play because they're transgender?" And then she replied and said, due to my beliefs or whatever, that would have been different to me.
Right.
It still wouldn't have been right, or I wouldn't have like agreed with it, but it would have made more sense than putting it in the initial tweet.
This tweet,
that's just insane.
Was not about her Discord.
It was not about Halo. It was not about her Discord.
She wanted to get this off her chest.
It wasn't even really about the Bible. I don't think it was about. I think it was about the statement and what she was trying to get across. I think it was more about
why would she
women, maybe. I think it's more about women than the other three.
Why would she want to get that off her chest? Like, is it just because I've had nights where, I mean, it has nothing like this, but I've had nights where just like I want to tweet or like respond and just call like people dumb fucks or like, like I've been in those moods to where I want to tweet something or I want to comment under this stupid fucking video about something. And like, I've been in those moods to where it's like, I kind of want to let it out. And I feel like she was in a mood where like she wanted to let it out.
You guys get me today. And we're here to talk about the two best brands on the history of the planet and universe. And just so happens to be the two brands that make the Flycast possible. That being, of course, Center and CordaRoy's. The Flycast Podcast is brought to you by Center. Center offers all natural hemp-derived CBD beverages with premium ingredients to help you find clarity and focus in everyday life. Products include CBD sparkling waters, ready-to-mix CBD drink powders, and more. Center is perfect for any time of the day and focused on providing healthy ways to relax, focus, and find clarity. Take a sip, take a moment, and find your center. It's also time to talk about CordaRoy's. The most comfortable beanbag on the rock that we live in. So go grab yourself a bag. Take your gaming space to the next level with an OpTic gaming beanbag by CordaRoy's. This exclusive beanbag is durable, long-lasting, versatile, easily converted from a chair to a bed, and making it perfect for when you need a quick nap during those long gaming sessions. With CordaRoy's never go flat design, you will be chilling on clouds for years to come. Up your game with the OpTic Gaming Beanbag, available for sale now at CordaRoys.com. And don't forget, you can use ShopPay to split your purchase into an easily manageable payment plan. So go ahead, get yourself an OG bag, throw it in your setup, and I mean, it looks great, it sets the vibe, and it's also comfortable as hell. Thank you to CordaRoy's and to Center. And now back to the Flycast, where we are definitely not talking about anything that will get us canceled. Has she tweeted since?
No. She wanted to let it out.
I wonder if the Discord did well.
She didn't. Yeah. I think she had to have just been in some kind of mood, because the point of this tweet is to let people know that she's building out channels in her Discord for Lady Scrims on Saturday. But it's followed up with everything that is going to get zero people to play in Lady Scrims on Saturday. Like, she had to have known she was killing. I don't know if she did know, but she had to have known that she was killing her Discord by saying that. Ladies, by saying, I will not be allowing trans players to play. Do you really think all the other ladies that are like probably even friends with this trans player, who I don't know who it is, but do you think the other ladies who are like probably friends with this trans player are going to be like, okay, well, sorry, you can't play. We'll play after though. Yeah, like, no, they're gonna be like, what the fuck? I'm not playing, because it's not like, and it's not like it's a tournament. It's practice.
Yeah, it's scrims.
Like, they can figure it out their fucking selves, or make a new Discord, or they don't need this fucking tournament or whatever. It's literally practice. So I just don't. She had to have known. She was.
It's just
that none of the ladies were going to fuck with that. They were all going to leave the Discord.
Yeah. It's just blatantly obvious to me that that's what the tweet was about. The tweet was not about Halo. It was not about scrims. It was not about being a Christian. The tweet was about, hey, this is for real women. That's what it got. That's the point that it got across to me.
Yeah.
Which is just like you gotta know, and it opens.
And your
up.
Discord ain't that fucking important. You're not
true.
It's a little fucking Discord where ladies will go and find scrims.
Yeah, it's not a tournament either. It's not. Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. It's not a LAN. It's not a tournament. It's not a league. It's a practice. Yeah. It's a chat room for
Find
people
fellow
to figure out
ladies to scrim Halo.
Like you could text someone, say, "Hey, do you want to play tonight?"
Yeah.
Like it's not that important. Like it's not that important.
It's not
the only times where you would have to even entertain the thought of having to come up with rules around things like that is if it was an official event.
Yeah.
Like people talk about shit that's happening in mainstream sports, and like obviously there's got to be some sort of like discourse there to talk about it, but that's because it's an official event. Yeah. It's not like you go to the YMCA and you're like, oh, that lady's trans. She's not allowed to swim here. She's not allowed to practice. Yeah. Like it's not like you go to a jiu-jitsu gym and they like won't let you scrim or practice because you're like a girl or something. Like you just act accordingly. Everyone's invited. Yeah. Everyone's involved. There are probably
everyone's welcome.
16-year-old guys in there.
Because it's practice as well.
There are 16-year-old guys in there boxing and doing jiu-jitsu, and there's 40-year-old women in there. It's just practice.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're not going to have the 16-year-old guy fight the 40-year-old woman, but like in an official event, but anyone can practice. Yeah. I don't know. It's just insane.
But when it comes to just being exiling a trans person from your community just for like practice and fun, yeah, that's when it's like it's definitely. I guess you could call it like discrimination.
And people are gonna. I mean, I responded to it. T-Dog responded to it, and he's like, a very devout Christian, and he said something like, well, actually, if you check this Bible verse, it says, that the love for people over everything else or whatnot.
I just wonder why she like.
And so I responded to that, and I was like, this is the best response I've seen from people, because obviously she was getting annihilated,
fucking brutally destroyed.
But like, rather than like, I like T-Dog's approach where he was like, actually, if you want to be a good Christian, this is not the way to do it. This would be the way to do it. And so I really appreciated that. I responded to T-Dog. So I responded to it. And then now there's people in my mentions that are just like having like debates about trans people competing. And like, for me, like if it's video games is such a male dominated thing, like extremely male dominated. Every esport I've ever been to on stage, all males every time. And then, so if you're gonna open up something to women to give them a place to to maybe dip their toes into esports or to play to just play more comfortably around a bunch of women, then it should be the women's decision of who gets to play in that league. But I bet you if you ask female Halo players, like, hey, is it cool if this trans girl plays in the Halo scrims and league, they're all going to say yes.
Yeah.
So I think it's not really our decision. I think if you're a white man or a man in general having a fucking super insane opinion about a women's league or a women's scrim lobby, like that's not your decision. Like if women want to be more inclusive and these people are women, then it's the women's decision.
Yeah.
Which I guess, to play devil's advocate, that's what the girl who started the Discord channel is saying. Like, I'm a woman, so I only want biological women to play. That's what she was saying.
But then all the other
women are just like, yo, what the fuck?
Oh, hell no. She can play in this shit.
What the fuck you talking about?
Fuck you in your Discord.
We getting this overshield, motherfucker?
I just can't believe.
That was not a woman.
I just can't believe she had, I don't know if she had she was on SQ. She was with LVT, who's like a big, I don't know if I'd say partner, but LVT is like a secondary Halo stream basically with commentators and a big community backing them, or at least the Halo community. I don't know if it's big, but like they're pretty big in the Halo scene. Everyone knows LVT at this point. Then they they stream Halo. They have commentators. MaNiaC was one of those. She was a part of that, part of SQ, doing like community nights, and she would stream and in charge of this Discord. So, and she was like, truly did like make a name in Halo for herself. She was a part of, I don't know if she was like sponsored or getting money from these people, but like, I think it was like Advanced GG or something and something else. And just like a few people were tweeting whoever she was associated with and being like, hey, this chick tweeted this. And they literally, the companies responded and say, we understand we no longer affiliate ourselves with her, and yeah, fuck her. And so she like lost everything. She lost her entire career because of this. I don't know if she was
just why?
I don't know if she was I don't know if she's like kind of a stay-at-home mom and like just does this stuff or like sort of for fun, but for like extra money and stuff because she just enjoys the community. But she lost everything for, I mean, career-wise. She lost everything for this shit. And it's just like, for what? Just so you can speak your opinion about a trans woman practicing Halo in your Discord? Just shut up.
Just shut up.
Even if you do believe that, your Discord is not important enough for you to lose your entire career over. Like, even if some people probably do have some bad thoughts, and there's shit I've said off camera that would probably get me canceled, but I'm not gonna say I'm sure 99% of the time I'm joking.
Yeah.
Or just saying something fucked up because it's funny. Shock only factor. If I say it funny at a certain timing and like everyone says fucked up shit with their fucking friends.
Everyone does.
And like, but I'm not going to tweet that, even if maybe I think it's slightly true, or like, I'm not going to publicly say that because it's just like, why? Just like, did you not see this coming? I just don't understand how she
could you imagine if somebody in OpTic had tweeted something like that, like what Hector would have.
Dude,
like what Hector would have been like, what?
Yeah.
Why?
He would have been like, what?
Hector doesn't care what we think. Like, he doesn't care what our opinions are.
Bro, talking to Hex fucking, I mean, I'm going to be honest, everyone in OpTic, like, we're good people, to be honest. Yeah. Like, we're not, no one hates anyone, discriminates against anyone. True. Like, we're pretty good fucking people. So no one ever says,
like racist or
nothing
sexist shit.
Yeah, racist, sexist. Okay, like, no, we don't fuck with that. We don't have anything against like trans people or anything. Like, we don't. We're indulged in our own lives.
We mostly stay in our own lane. Yeah.
We stay in our own lane. We don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
And we're selfishly worried about ourselves and like our lives and what are we going to build for ourselves and bettering ourselves. Like,
very true.
We're not thinking like fucked up shit. Or we're not, we're not fucked up people at all.
Yeah.
So if someone, dude, if one of us would have said that, or imagine I did it and I would have been kicked from OpTic, or like you can't
get out of
I can't be in content anymore.
No, yeah.
And I don't know what, I wouldn't be in content anymore. I would not get paid. Center's not fucking with me.
Yeah.
CordaRoy is taking these back.
They're taking I'm taking
Flycast is over with.
Yeah, I'll take the bag and the center.
Flycast is over with.
Damn, which is the biggest loss.
Which is the biggest loss to our company.
Yeah, to everything.
So like, but it's just like, imagine I did that.
Yeah.
And it's like, for what? What did she even get?
What did she gain? I mean,
she had like 10 to 20 people respond to be like, as a fellow Christian, I'm glad you stand for something.
Right.
And yay.
Nice.
And now what? In a week when that's
cool. You took
in a week, where are those people going to be? You still have to deal with these consequences of what you said.
You took the fucking, you analyzed one to what was it, like 10 Bible verses, and you applied that to your Halo Discord server, and now you get a couple like
for your career to be over,
Christians to reply to you,
but 10 Christians saluting you for doing that.
It's like not,
and who will completely forget about you in a week.
Will completely forget. It's like it's better to, like if you want to, like, that's just, I don't know. I think setting an example as a Christian in a positive light is always the wave, rather than preaching what you believe, and if you don't believe it, you can't do X, can't do Y, or this is what's going to happen to you. It's like, that's not.
Is it
like, that's not like, could you imagine if I was just like, if you don't like, if you don't wear white shoes, you will you'll break both your legs, rather than saying like, damn, those white shoes look good on you. You know what I mean? Like, it's that, I know it's a fucking horrible example, but but it's kind of the same. That's kind of the same thing. It's like, you're just going about it so wrong.
What do you think she didn't? Do you think she doesn't? Do you think she thinks trans people are like vile, and it's just like, that's totally against God and everything he's about?
Probably. I'm assuming, why would she?
Or do you think it was like,
tweet that?
She doesn't care what you do, but she thinks it's unfair for a guy to identify as a female?
See, that would have made more sense.
Not just to play in the league, but like, I'm not sure what she's actually against. Like, does she think a guy has a competitive advantage over a female, so she does?
See, the thing
that's
is,
not fair to the
if
females.
If she would have said that, I bet you it would have been a different. I mean, it still would have been massively negative, and I still wouldn't have really agreed with it. But like, that's not what she said.
Yeah, that's not what she said.
She said more of like a. She didn't say anything about competitive advantage. She didn't say anything about the game. She didn't say anything about her server. All she said is Bible verse, trans people can't play. That's all she said. So it's like,
I wonder
that just comes from a place of like
is she against
gays? I am better than you. Like that is like super fucked up, in my opinion. Because it's not. Why, man? Why?
Some people, though,
I bet you there's gonna be, and the thing is I bet you there's gonna be a ton of people, and especially in the last couple of Flycasts. I don't know what's been going on, but people have been, there's waves. People have been turning on us a little bit. People are gonna be like, oh my god.
Wait, what did we talk about last time to get turned on?
Dylan Dennis and Logan Paul.
Well.
And it's just like. So I bet you there's gonna be a bunch of people that's like, oh my god, now the liberals have.
Hey, even if you don't agree,
they've gotten into OpTic now. We did an off-season shoot, so like we're to announce the off-season. So it's like very pop punkish. So we like did like our eyeliner and like did like swoopy and painted our nails black. And Blake didn't have a chance to take his black nail polish off before he did the trivia video. So he had black nails in the trivia video, and I saw, the comments on it are just like, now the gays are infiltrating OpTic. It's like, oh my god, they're getting soft. I think
it's such a vocal minority though, that like, even it's just a vocal minority. Even if people are like super disagreeing, and I think it's healthy to have a conversation about whatever, but it's like sometimes there's just going to be a vocal minority. Whether they agree or not.
I mean, I'm sure when this comes out,
I wish you well.
Bunch of people that are like the liberal softy snowflake maniac,
drug addict, druggy alcoholic loser,
Drake
moocher.
Stan. Of course he's the guy that loves the fucking. He hates women. He's like it's. But I just don't understand how you could just take what that lady or woman said and think that it was a good idea.
I feel like I don't know the Bible well enough, or even enough about Christianity to speak on it. But since I'm an idiot, I will. But there are Christians who they are die hard, radical Christians who, I guess, take it literal, and everything said means what it means, and but I don't even know what was said. And I don't know what it means. But it's like, I just know the old school Christians, they're not, if their son is gay and wants them to be at his gay wedding, they're just like, honey,
like,
I love you, but like, I just can't. Like, I literally can't.
That's fucking
because it's
insane.
like, I'll go to hell. It's against God who I am most devoted to.
Yeah.
And it's like, there are people.
You said it best, like when on another Flycast, where you're like, I don't understand how you could even believe that. Like, if you genuinely believe that your gay son is going to go to hell for eternity,
wouldn't you be freaking
the fuck out your entire life?
Yeah.
You wouldn't be like, I just disown them.
Like, how would you find any peace?
Like, you would have to be like if you genuinely believe
asked that in
it,
rehab. Yeah.
Because I think the issue is not like, oh, I believe they're going to go to hell, and so, that's whatever. The issue is not in how you view your son; it's how you view the belief. And if you genuinely believe that for the rest of eternity they will die, and they will live in hell, eternal damnation, because they like the same sex, you would not be able to function on this world.
Yeah, I said
it's just not possible.
I said that in rehab, and one of the dude's responses was, because like, we would always, not that I'm like not a believer, like it's some fucking crazy miracle, energetic miracle is going on in this world, and I don't know what the fuck it is, but like something crazy is going on here. But I said that to a guy in rehab, and his response was like, I was like, why wouldn't you be freaking out, like trying to convince them and be like, dude, like, you have to listen to me. You will burn in hell. Like, you'd be losing your mind. And he was like, well, that would the only thing. He was like, that wouldn't be genuine. I can't scare him into believing in God, because he really wouldn't be believing in God. He would just be like, it wouldn't be not like fakely believing in God, but he was just like, it's pretty much not up to me. Like, he has to find it for himself. It wouldn't be him truly believing if I had to scare him into believing.
And I do agree with that. Like, regardless,
like, he has to find it himself, and I have to.
I don't agree with
God
that.
God helps me find peace with that.
Yeah. See, I don't agree with that as far as the if you're gay, you're going to hell. But like, if you're like an atheist, and if I'm close with a lot of atheists, and like, part of me is always thinking like, I hope one day they find something. Like, that's kind of how I think, but it's never like, but it's not my son. And you know what I mean? Like, if it was my son and I genuinely believed at 100,000,000% that if they do this is going to happen, I don't think it will never happen, because that belief is not, I cannot be 100% positive, like, without a doubt, that if my son's gay, he's going to hell. It can't. I think at least in my religion, the Bible is open to interpretation to an extent, and I have to believe that, because a lot of stuff has happened in my life where, like, if people take it very literal,
whatever is convenient for the Christians they use, right?
I think it's
whatever is convenient.
I think it works both ways. I think it works both ways, because like, you can't take.
I'll use God when it's convenient.
You can't take the Bible 100% literal. I don't think you can. And a lot of people say you can. A lot of people argue with me about that, but like, the Bible has been retranslated 3 times before it even hit English. Like, before it even like hit an official like product or an official book. Like, it was retranslated so many damn times, and it's been retranslated thousands of times since then.
And I don't know what the fuck they're talking about in it anyway.
So like, who knows what the actual story was? If the Genesis that she's talking about, I know this is weird. I usually don't talk about the Bible as much, but like, the Bible verses she's talking about, if the general story of that is, God created man and woman to love each other and to repopulate and whatever, who knows if who knows if the interpretation of that was supposed to be, because I made man and woman, then that means man and man can never be together. And if they are, they'll go to hell forever. It's like, what if that's not what he was saying at all? What if it was like, I created the world, and in order to populate the world, we made man and women?
It's not like they're doing it to rebel. They genuinely just like dudes. Or
and
like girls.
I've met tons of, homosexual Christians and a couple, transgender Christians. And it's like, so what happens then?
Bro, they just it's like they pick and choose what's convenient. It's because it's like being gay is against God, but God creates all man and female. So why did God create a gay guy? The motherfucker ain't lying. He loves dudes.
Yeah. Is that Dave Chappelle bit? Or is well, I know trans people are serious because they cut their own dicks off.
Yeah. These motherfuckers truly believe.
Right. You're not gonna take growth hormones to grow breasts and then cut your penis off because you're rebelling. That doesn't happen.
Yeah. I'm at a place.
And there, to be fair, I think there is a lot of, I'm a chronic fence sitter, which people have always told me is obnoxious about myself. But there's a lot of there's a lot of opinions I have on both sides that would get me flamed on both sides. So I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are just like, you fucking snowflake.
Yeah, I really don't have an opinion on I definitely wouldn't call myself a Christian, but I would not say I'm an atheist. I wish I could grab the camera and pan it to outside and just be like, I don't know what's going on. I don't understand sleep and dreams. I don't understand consciousness. I don't understand how there's a solar system, a universe, how the sun is millions times bigger than our Earth. Fucking all this energetic.
How Mexico finds aliens,
which I don't know if that's true, but it's I don't know what's going on, but there is something. I feel like at times I do tap into some kind of some spiritual shit and I don't know how to explain it besides a spiritual something going on. And it's yeah, that could be the molecules in your brain. But how is there a human? We are simply we are the universe looking at itself.
Right.
Imagine you grew a tree and then that tree popped up and then a leaf sprouted out of the tree and then that leaf just went, what the fuck? And then just started looking around and it's just what the fuck tree is this? Or what has happened? That has happened to us, but just on a absolutely more massive scale. And we are just literally just universe pebbles that somehow spawned up, became conscious. And I don't understand what's going on. But it's I wouldn't say I believe there's a God that's somewhere up there chilling and he hears all, knows all. But it's more so the universe can hear, me being part of the universe, my thoughts can change my energy, and that energy can change the reality of the universe. So it's almost dude, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not intelligent enough to fucking break this down and explain it, but the people get my point of where I'm at with it.
I think we all know where you're at with it.
It's just I don't know what's going on, but at bad times I do pray. And it's like, I don't specifically, it's almost just like believing you're gonna have a good day, and you keep telling yourself you're gonna have a good day, and your affirmations are about positivity, having a good day, and just like you tend to have a good fucking day. It's almost like you make your own reality.
Yeah.
And at bad times, I feel like I can pray and like make my bad reality somehow better in the future by like bringing these things into my thoughts and like putting them out there in the universe. And I don't fucking know. That's about where I'm at with it. And I'm sure Magic Moonshot agrees.
I'm sure she does.
Or she does not. She thinks I'm a fucking idiot.
I hope she can grow from this.
Yeah, we'll fucking see.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, I don't think there's going to be a place to grow.
I never really like seeing somebody.
I think she believes what she believes. And I said this in my stream. I truly empathize with people. I was saying this yesterday. I was like, I don't want to see her career destroyed, but it's fucking destroyed.
Yeah.
Like even before she started losing shit, before SQ tweeted out, before LVT, I was like, I don't want to see her career destroyed, but it's fucking done. And what did she lose it for? I was like, I don't know if she's sitting there proud and like proud of herself, like the world's against me, but I stood up for you, God, or like something like that. That's probably what she's telling herself. The whole world's against me, but I'm still holding the cross on my shoulders for you, God. Like she probably does tell herself that. But then I wonder, it's like, is she just depressed right now and like crying herself to sleep and crying all day and just feels like shit?
Yeah.
Like, I don't wish that feeling on anyone. But fuck. She, it's unfortunate to see.
It is.
I feel empathetic for her. I do.
But also.
But I get it.
Yeah, like come on.
Yeah. It's pretty fucked up not including someone in your lady scrims because they're a trans woman.
Because they're a trans woman. All right.
That's
we'll see how this one. We'll see how the comments of this one are.
There might be a vocal minority, but hey, whether it's a good comment, a bad comment,
thanks for commenting.
You know what? Let us know how you guys feel. I want to hear it. Drop a like.
The new political
support.
The new political podcast.
We find the hottest topics every week.
Flycast episode 89.
Matt Craig, play the outro music.